Yeah. So,
This
is like
this is a second to third take.
take 6.
We're terrible at this.
We've done this interview a few times, and there's been some genius material. So this is an evening with Dustin Curtis, except I'm Dustin Curtis and this is Dustin Curtis. We've sat down on this interview a few times. A lot of shit has gone down in the past few months. You know, we had a lot of genius material actually.
Yeah, I think most of it's been good actually. There's those couple of moments where it's not good.
There's been a few things where we were like, oh, okay, we can't do this. So we're sitting down and we're doing it last time, and no matter what, it's going out. So introduce yourself.
My name is Dustin Curtis. I am the head route setter, head coach, and purveyor of destiny for the Hive climbing in Vancouver. I'm a Tour De Bloc route setter.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The Hive's a new gym, right?
Yeah, the Hive's the new gym in Vancouver. They just opened last month, I think, or maybe 2 weeks ago, which would be last month still, so.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah,
So, why are you on my couch?
Why am I on your couch? I'm setting Tour De Bloc Nationals with Jody Ma and Erin and Adrian Das at Escalade Verticale in La Salle in Montreal, and this is the night before finals, and we finished early, so I came back to sleep on your couch.
How did qualifiers go today?
Qualifiers went really well actually. There's only one tie, and it's first and second place between Sean McCall and Alex Johnson on the men's side. So women's was perfect. There's an excellent breakdown, and every problem got sent except for one, so maybe a little bit too hard, but everything turned out fine everything turned out perfect on the women's side. On the men's side, every problem went. There's a two-way tie for first place, but logistically, it's an American versus a Canadian, and because it's Canadian Nationals, on paper everything looks good.
Yeah.
But for our own hearts and minds, we don't want that, so we tweaked a bunch of stuff, and hopefully tomorrow it'll all get sorted.
Okay, cool. You're a sponsored climber. I know this because I sponsor you and have done for a great many years.
Yeah, it's been 6 years with you, with Climbing Hole Review and with Climate and Project, and I think I'm at 6 or 7 years with Evolve Shoes, and recently I got picked up by Flashed, and actually more recently than that is Uncarved Block, which is also through you anyways, right? So I have 3 hold companies, a shoe sponsor, and flash pads which make chalks, like chalk and pads and everything.
Now, with Uncarved Block being a recent sponsor, they hooked you up at the Tour De Bloc.
Yes.
Did they not?
Yeah, they gave me some brand new holds that no one else has seen.
They came out yesterday.
Yeah, they did. You actually told me that earlier, and I forgot about it. But these are brand new shapes that no one else has seen, and now they're on the market, and they're brilliant. I love what the guys at Uncarved Block are doing. Very different from the other 2 hold companies that I work with.
Well, we're different from Climate and Project, you know. If you look at Uncarved Block, you look at their shapes, they're very ergonomic.
They're very ergonomic. They're very simple. They're very like.
I say they're technic-esque, but they're not technic. But there's.
That's because not everything's a pinch. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I'm sorry. I just I needed to say it. Like Technic did do a wonderful thing for the industry and bring 2 hold companies the fat pinch. Like, this is Technic's legacy. They make brilliant pinches, and they're moving into like simpler shapes. Their aphids are bite size, like razor blade crimps. And
they're vicious. Yeah.
Yeah, they make simple ergonomic shapes that are very versatile and useful. I think that Climate does a really good job. Climate and Project both do a really good job of adding that like natural-esque feel. They do a lot of like Climate, the Tufas, my favorite series, bar none. Everything that like give me tufas. I want tufas. I want all the tufas in all the world.
I always disagree with you on this point, and we've had this conversation a great many times.
I know the rib slopers.
Rib slopers.
Rib slopers. I think those two sets basically could become one, and they would be.
Oh no, it would be.
They basically complement each other. They're perfect.
It would be. Oh God, so amazing.
Well, but you can just order the tufas and the rib slopers, and they're like you can set an entire route with just that series, and it's perfect because of those sets.
Did you ever see the tufa video when we did the review? Did you ever see that route?
I watched all the videos
with the bump across the roof. Yeah, like the tufas you can put on the roof. The rib slopers. Nah.
No, I know, but like
never gonna happen.
But for commercial setting, I mean, you have especially for commercial route setting, like not bouldering setting, but like actual routes, you've got that versatility of like tufas through the roof, and then there's more than likely there's a head wall, rib slopers at it, bingo bambo, you're walking away with a brilliant route, and everybody loves it.
Just as long as no one puts a project crease anywhere near a problem tomorrow when I plan. As soon as I see a problem with a project crease, I'm like, no. I rep for those guys.
I might have done that actually. I'm sorry.
And like, as soon as I see that, I'm like, nah, I'm not touching that route. I
might have done that. I apologize.
So you actually started on hold companies before we got through and started on hold companies.
Sorry.
So climate, you're talking tufas.
Tufas for sure. Hands down.
I still think the power domes.
Power domes are really great. I love I think Climate has one of the most well-rounded series of full hold lines. They address everything in natural-esque.
They don't really do crimpy stuff.
Weathered sandstone.
Not really.
Some of it's pretty out there.
The craters are pretty good. Craters and sediments.
Craters, sediments. Maybe they don't do like really thin, archy
No, they don't do like the full
the full on I need to get the Cobra grip, James Litz pinky on one side, thumb on the other kind of lockdown thing. But I think they're pretty good about it.
But so e-grips.
Anything Mallorcan. Anything from the Mallorcan series, from the tufas, the water tufas,
But what about the bubble wraps?
It's good. I like them. I like that series. I enjoy it, but I really like that. I actually think it's because they complement the Climate tufas so well that I just need to put and they're so good.
That hurt me a little.
Well then, rewind it and let's do it again.
It's all good. Project.
That's a hard one. Project is anything from Project. I mean, I really like. I actually really enjoy their new Edges series. The simple edges that are rounded and just have the straight up just little edge and the directional. I really like that. There's a set that I just found out about setting this comp. I think it's the pinches. There's a set of dual text pinches and pockets that I didn't even know existed, and was like, these are amazing! Where did they come from? I never even knew they existed. I didn't know. Lied to.
In the box in my corridor.
I feel hurt. I feel like I was lied to.
I have 3 boxes of project holds sitting in the corridor doing nothing.
Nothing as in going home with Dustin.
No.
No, anything like Project. I really like their Shell Shock series. I think that's probably
their best range.
The best range is their Shell Shocked series for sure. I'm trying.
Put your teeth back in.
I'm working.
You're all good.
It's okay.
So Technic.
Cool.
You're just gonna say fat pinches and just be
it's
done
a
with
hard
it.
one, Technic.
And you said earlier on,
I would like to clarify that I have a love-hate relationship with Technic because I have small hands, and therefore anything pinchy, I'm completely out. Look at these little things. They're like breakfast sausages on a giant palm. It's not fair. Don't do it.
So weird.
Don't do it.
So
anyways, Technic. You know what? I actually really like their Clippers series. I think that's a really versatile line.
The Clippers?
The Clippers. They're really flaky, in-cutty, like one pad. and they can go on super steep, or they can go on like on vertical on like 5/8. I really like them actually for commercial route setting. That's a really good set, and it's not pinchy, so it's good.
Okay, let's go for the talons then. Should they be mirrored? People hate this question. Should those holds have been mirrored holds?
Yes, they should be mirrored, but both of them should be mirrored.
So there should be 4 holds rather than just 2.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It's almost like you read one of my posts and just
I
said
might
verbatim what I posted.
maybe I perused the CHR website
Once or twice.
So
technically, talons should be mirrored, and you're going straight for the.
I think the NKR1 should be mirrored. That thing should be mirrored like there's no tomorrow. That thing's brilliant. Why not mirror it?
I always say there should be smaller versions of it. Smaller and larger versions of
so
it.
there did exist at one point in time, and I don't know who has it now, but there is out there somewhere a resin partial pour of the NKR1.
Jody's got it. It's in his back storeroom. It's pink.
Yeah, Jody's got it, and then there's another one.
Right.
It's really good. I really like the shallow pours. I think that there should be.
They should shallow pour the entire thing.
There should be like a line like that. I know that they're doing like the half pours and the I think it's 3/4 pours of the fat slopers right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the half fat slopers. I have the half fat slopers. Yeah.
The half flats and then the low flats or whatever, right? So maybe it's a half pour and a quarter pour.
I thought they were completely new shapes. I didn't realize those.
No, those are half pours. And
they're cheaping out on me.
No.
And yet charging me such an exorbitant price.
Don't give me that. Seth and Zoe are rocking it. I'm saying that they should offer that with a bunch of the holds, like the NKR1. Why not offer it?
Okay. So you've seen the video of Dave Bursey, so
oh, this question had to come, didn't it?
Yeah, I have to ask the hard questions.
I don't like it. I don't wanna.
Okay, I could ask you about a company you don't have any holds from, you don't know anything about, or I could ask you about a company that I know you have in your wall.
In my wall?
Yeah, you got soil.
I don't have a wall anymore. I haven't even moved.
That's true. You're homeless.
I'm
so
homeless.
in your past life, in your past experience, soil.
Oh, why?
Knuckles.
The Knuckles. I like the Knuckles. I think that's probably my favorite set. I haven't worked with a lot of their new sets that Jason Kill has been doing with the with Crypto Child. With I think there's that sloper set, and I know it's on the tip of my tongue what it's called, but they're like this big. There's a set of 5 of them, and they're just rounded with a small crease in them. I like that.
Oh, do they have light bulbs on them?
No.
Don't touch the light bulbs or telephones.
Don't give me that.
Do you not think that some of Soil's range is a bit novelty?
Ooh. The Knuckles. I like the Knuckles. I think
you're
Knuckles.
You're avoiding me asking whether or not you think Soil's some of Soil's range is
I think that
CHR. We're honest.
We're honest.
Dave Bursey told Soil to go fuck themselves on camera.
I think that Soil has a place in this industry. They've found a niche where they've offered a very novelty line of holds.
Okay. Have you seen their new gym?
I haven't seen a lot of footage of it, no.
Okay. Do you know that Soul has an energy drink now called The Dose?
No, I don't.
Yeah, they have their own energy drink.
That's cool. I mean, there's places for that in this industry. I mean, Ian Green has a coffee brand now, right? Ivan Green, yeah. I wouldn't know what coffee brand you're talking about. What coffee brand is that? Punch Knuckles. Punch Knuckles. Come on, you made me a cup of that this morning. It's what woke me up. That coffee maker over there.
That's the only coffee I drink. I won't drink any other coffee anymore.
It's amazing.
I know. It's
yeah, I'm in Montreal. I hate Montreal traffic. I hate the way the city was designed, and I'm sitting there stuck in traffic, going like, I love this cup of coffee. This is amazing. This is the greatest day ever. This so good, and I'm stuck in traffic.
Such a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So let's go on back to Holds Element.
Okay, so I think it's called the larva, but it's not. There's a set of holds that's like worm-like features, but it's 2 large pinches. One of them's this big, one of them's that big. I can't remember what they're called. And I thought it was larva, but it's
No, larva's not those.
No, the larva's the smaller version.
Yeah.
No, but there's a larger set that's just 2 holds. Those holds are amazing. Either that or the nitrite. The nitrites are really fucking awesome as well.
I like the nitrates, they're a good ones.
Yeah, I really enjoy those.
I like the quakes. The quakes are a good bunch as well.
Oh, they sent me those for the tour for the tour at Tour De Bloc a couple of years ago, and I love that set. I asked specifically, actually. I called you and was like, I want to see this set. I have an idea.
Now, this one's going to be very limited in your answer, but I know it's in your competition bag.
Yeah, it's in my comp bag. I know which whole company you're talking about too.
Holds.
Oh yeah, the comp screw-ons for sure.
The dual texture comp screw-ons.
Yeah, beautiful. Weapons of mass destruction.
They are a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
I have to admit.
What was it Jackie called them? Weapons of deception or something? I can't believe how many root setters you got on that review, but those holds.
Do you know how many emails I sent to get people from the UK?
I don't care. Just speaking about those holds, how many root setters you got and what the names that are like Percy's brilliant.
Percy Bishton, yeah.
Yeah, Percy's brilliant.
And
Jackie's a legend.
Yep.
Those holds are amazing. If everybody in that set, including Tonde and me, and like we're all using these, something went right with those holds.
Steve's got more. There's more of those.
Then how come I don't have them?
No one
That's
has
the
them.
best
They've not
question.
been poured yet.
Well,
But
the
he
next
shows
question
them.
is when
He has
do
a
they come?
bench full of those holds.
When do they come? That's the next question.
Steve is a devious beast at
I don't care.
He'll
the next question is when do they arrive at my door and when can I set a comp with them?
Well, you'll probably get them probably about a week after I've reviewed them, I'm guessing.
Yeah, because I got the last set after you reviewed them. Okay, what's next?
Rock candy.
Cellulite. The Cellulite's here. Like the entire Cellulite line is amazing, and it works really well with what's the other line? Corporalite.
The corpulates.
Yeah, the Corporalites and the Cellulites work perfectly together. It's like the tufas and the rib slopers. They were meant to be. This way's up, that way's down. Water is wet. Those holds were meant to be together.
Okay, it's interesting because I don't think I've reviewed the Cellulites yet. I've got one of the.
They're
sets
meant
of
to be together.
One of the sets of Cellulites I've got to review at some point.
They're perfect.
I've had a lot of fun with them. I have to admit, they're not deceptive. You're like, oh, okay, that's that. But
Yeah, I mean, like the bigger they get, the more deceptive they are. But like I think that those two sets actually work in tandem well together.
Nathan, from when Rock Candy started to where he is now, they've gone strides. It's been amazing to watch that company grow from like Nathan's dad's garage to.
Yeah, and they're an amazing company, and their customer service is fantastic. Nathan calls me, and he's like when I was.
And he's got a kid as well now.
Yeah, when I was working at True North, he calls me and he's like, "Hey, so it's been like a month and a half. Like, how did you like those holds that I gave you?"
What?
And I was like, I don't know how to. No hold companies called me. Can we talk more?
Yeah.
Like, all I get is Jeremy in the morning, and he's an angry British man. Come on.
I'm not that angry.
No, I'm not. But that's the way it was. I felt touched. There was a warming feeling right here. Then I realized it was a heart attack and it was fine.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, fair enough.
Because customer service, I have to find, varies in the climbing industry.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
you can't get a hold of some hold companies, and then other hold companies they're like begging for you to take.
I couldn't name off the top of my head hold companies that have really bad customer service. Globe. Who I've emailed repeatedly to put their logo on my website and have never received anything back.
I see.
And it's only been 5 years. Don't worry about it though.
Are you done?
About Globe. I hate it because aren't Globe Canadian?
They're Canadian. They're located in Montreal.
Fuck me. I can't get a response from a company in my own town.
Yep.
Seriously.
Yeah.
What have I done to those motherfuckers? I must have done something.
You messed up somewhere, man.
Yeah, maybe by not reviewing their holds because they don't respond to my emails.
Are you done with that?
Asshat.
You're done with that little shot?
I'm
okay,
sorry.
alright. No, it's okay, man.
I'm really sorry.
Alright, you're fine. You're fine.
I gave Jackie all my Globe holds. He was not happy. So, future plans. You leaving town tomorrow?
Yeah, I leave town tomorrow, and I'm moving out west to Vancouver to start work at the Hive. I'm really excited about this because I've never actually wanted to move Not that I've never wanted. I've just never had this aspiration of like, oh, I've got to move out west.
Like most dirtbag climbers.
Yeah, well,
I'm in Vancouver and go to Squamish.
Yeah, well, yeah, Squamish is 45 minutes away. It's gonna be balling. I can't wait. But you should basically move out west and set a bunch of comps and keep rock climbing. My finger's better, so I actually ran for this comp, which was weird, and didn't use like a rounded, large radius friendly jug hold for my left hand in cases of the small left hand crimp or pocket. I actually ran and did moves and stuff like that. It felt great. So
you're gonna be back competing next year for Tour De Bloc?
Maybe. There's a chance. There's a good chance. I mean, like, I'm gonna be in the West, so I might as well try that. Like, put my feet in those waters and see what happens.
In the West, you're gonna get eaten alive. It's like a piranha tank of
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to throw down with the best, you've got to compete against the best, and that way.
Well, look at some of the West Coast guys that normally come for the Tour De Bloc.
Yeah, they didn't show up this weekend. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, they normally come.
Here, rub salt in that wound of like our men's field that doesn't exist. Thanks, thanks, man.
Just thought. Sorry.
No, I mean like we're missing the Mullers, both of the Mullers, and I'm disappointed in those boys because I like them. They are good people and they're awesome and they're very strong. Where are they?
They're in the West.
Yeah, but they're not for Canadian nationals.
No. Well, they're in the West. I heard there was a friendly comp the same day as nationals. So therefore, half of the field has stayed for a friendly comp and not gone to nationals.
Do this.
Because I'm an ass.
Yeah, CHR. That's what we do, right? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know where the Muller brothers are. Like the
maybe there was a volcano erupted in Iceland and all flights are grounded or something.
I know that a bunch of the Canadian climbing team or the Calgary climbing team came. There's a ton of strong women here from Calgary Climbing Center. Awesome, rocking it. The Muller brothers, Terry Paholic. Terry, I'm disappointed in. He's a good friend of mine. Where is he? I don't know what he's doing. But he has to have a good excuse for this, and I haven't talked to him yet. Then, we're just missing a large portion of the Western contingent that is competition men's climbing, and like...
but to be fair, right?
It did get moved, and we're all sitting there going like, hey, so...
Tour De Bloc in the West this year has been a bit of a gong show.
Yeah, but, I mean, the tour as a whole has become kind of...
Oh, I've cancelling rounds. What? Didn't the Hive have a round of Tour De Bloc this year? Didn't they cancel their round this year?
Hey man, I was out there.
Yeah, I know.
I was out there, and
I know.
I had all the finals done when they told me. I was like, but all these beautiful problems that we not going.
Yeah, but there's been what 3 rounds out west this year. There's been
two
in nationals. No, it's 3. It is 3.
Oh yeah.
The adjudicator on the chair over there says 3.
There's an adjudicator over on the chair.
He is when he says 3. No, I say 3. There's been 3 this year that have got cancelled. So I guess
I think you're bringing a third party that doesn't exist.
Really?
No. But okay, so no, there has been 3.
So I can understand why people haven't flown out.
Yeah, I mean it's hard, like especially like the setting crew was finalized last week on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was told I was coming to Montreal.
Oh no! You said you were coming for nationals anyway. I thought you were coming to set months and months and months.
No, I was gonna come and just watch regardless, but I didn't know I was setting. I was gonna sleep on the couch and do nothing but like kill zombies and drink your scotch.
Which is fair enough.
I don't know.
That's what happens.
It happens. Maybe I was gonna work a little bit and do some reviews or something like that. Maybe.
Oh, I want you to set for me. With me.
Yeah, I might do that later too.
Yeah, bro.
I try.
You can set with those HRTs and see if you can make something that's actually climbable that's not going to rip your fingertips off.
I promise no miracles.
No one can pull a miracle. I've tried and
it's just not hope.
So good luck with your future endeavours.
Oh, thanks man. I'm psyched. Well, I'm still going to be part of the CHR family. I'm just commando being put into behind enemy lines out west. And,
well, I'm coming to Vancouver this summer, so...
Yeah, so it should be fun. We actually got this interview done, which was impressive. It only took like how many times?
3.
Yeah, so
Can I use the footage from the other interviews and just intersperse little bits like black on black? I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, you can throw in some. I just don't want you to throw in the other ones where it's like we're clearly off our rockers and like it's like 4 a.m. and yeah, it's probably a Friday night, so we're a little tipsy and we're going off about nothing. Those ones we should probably keep in the CHR archives for never. For never.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about as
Yeah,
well.
I think you do. So I think
was that the one I started
Oh, it might have been.
about the youth comp?
Yeah, that one should probably.
That got really bad.
Yeah, that one should probably be kept in the archives.
So good luck with your future endeavors.
Dude. It's good to be here.
See you soon.
Yeah.